Britney Spears' first hit record on my fantasy playlist of February 6, 1999. At number 4, up from number 6, Britney Spears, Hit Me One More Time. Or actually, I think they just called it Baby One More Time. The Hit Me part sort of smacked the domestic violence, and so the name of the record got changed up a little bit. But Britney Spears for her first hit record. And by the way, the video of this song has been watched. This is as of March 31st, 2017, today, 256,298,532 times. The number of views of that video. It was written by Max Martin. Gosh, Max Martin, a legendary Swedish songwriter and producer. This guy is one of the hottest producers over the last 20 years. He's worked with Katy Perry. He co-wrote and produced Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way, back in 1999. And speaking of Backstreet Boys, Max Martin wrote, one more time, let me make sure I got the title of that song right. Baby One More Time. He wrote it. He offered it to the Backstreet Boys. They rejected it. Then he submitted the song to TLC. TLC, they also rejected it. They said no. When Britney Spears and her management, when they heard the demo to Baby One More Time, Britney Spears flipped over it. She was excited. Of course, she was brand new. This would be on her debut album. She was game. And she thought it was a song that would be played over and over again. It was that infectious. But the recording session did not go that well. The song was produced by Max Martin, another guy. His name was Rami. It's R-A-M-I, in case I mispronounced his name. First day of recording the song. Well, the song was recorded over a 2-day period. It was at the Sharon. I believe I pronounced that word correctly, Cheiron, Sharon Studios in Stockholm, Sweden. Half of her debut album was recorded in Sweden. Britney Spears. And this song was recorded in Sweden on the dates of May 2nd and the 3rd, 1998. May 2nd, first day of recording, Britney Spears was nervous, self-conscious. She couldn't nail it. I just can't get it. That's what nerves will do to you. Britney Spears, that night she went out, she partied, she had fun, came back the next day and nailed it. It happens. She said something to the effect that you got to relax when you record a song like Baby One More Time. God, and one more interesting thing about this record, just a little bit of trivia on the video. The wardrobe was provided by Kmart. Bought at Kmart. The director of the video was given sort of a tight budget. He could not spend any more than $17 on each piece of clothing. A shirt, a dress, pairs of socks could not exceed the budget, each of $17. But that was part of the charm of the video, the simplicity of it. I mean, it lacked the glamour of some of her videos that came after that. But again, you get back to this video and it's got that, it's just realistic. Some realism thrown in for good measure. Britney Spears, one more time. Oh my goodness, what can I say? It kind of goes without saying that this song was huge. I'll tell you just how huge. Song went to number 1. Number 1 in Australia, number 1 in Belgium, number 1 Canada, number 1 Finland, number 1 France, number 1 Germany, number 1 Italy, number 1 New Zealand, number 1 Scotland, of course number 1 in England, and of course number 1 here in the States, I believe. Yeah, number 1 on Billboard's Hot 100. Britney Spears at number 4 on my fantasy playlist of February 6, 1999.